What's up guys? Today I'm going to be installing this Yoshimura exhaust. I've actually had it for a little while, but I just haven't installed it just because I was enjoying the silent exhaust, especially with all the wheelies I do, not having to worry about annoying people. But all my friends now have loud, annoying exhausts, so I figured I would join the party, go ahead and throw this on. So that's what we're going to do today. It's the Yoshimura loop exhaust. I got it from Man in the Box. Really nice quality stuff. So we're going to throw it on, and at the kind of end of the video, we'll have a comparison between the stock exhaust and this exhaust. So let's get to it. So the tools you are going to need for the job, you're going to need a 17mm wrench. This is to take off the O2 sensor. You're going to need a 12mm socket. This is to take off the bolt on the rear of the exhaust, or rear mounting bracket. You're going to need a 12mm wrench. That is to take off the two nuts that hold on the exhaust at the front. And then I would also recommend some WD-40. Just spray this on before you try to take out the O2 sensor. You don't want to mess up those threads. So the first step you're going to do, you're going to get this bracket piece. Comes supplied with the kit. You're going to make sure this is pointed at the back or away. Then you're going to take this piece, which is basically where your muffler is going to mount to. You're going to have a piece right here where you can put a wrench on it. You put that on the middle hole right here, and then on the opposite side you put this small little Allen head screw through, and you tighten that up, and that way you have a mounting hole. So supplied in the kit are these little plastic tube clamp pieces. So basically these are going to protect your passenger foot peg bracket piece right here. So I've got one installed here. You're just going to want both of them to be on right there. So next you need to throw on these metal pieces that go with the tube clamps. So they'll go on the back side right here. So you just kind of sneak it back there and then pull. So to mount this bracket, we've got the supplied hardware. We're going to take this Allen bolt. We're going to slide that through. Then we're going to put on the washer on the back side of it, like that. Then that goes through this hose clamp, and then you put this small bolt, or nut on the back side of that to clamp it down. You're going to obviously do that the 4 times to get it all tight. It's a little hard to work in this space. And make sure this piece is behind that as well. So once you get those 4 on, you're just going to want to leave them loose. That way you can maneuver it where it needs to be maneuvered. So just a quick tip. So we got this all done. We're going to take a break from this for a second. We're going to go ahead and install the first section of the header. So you're going to want to get the front side section kind of lined up first. Get that slid in. Then the back side has this bracket on the back. You're going to want to put that where it's supposed to go. It goes on the back side towards the left side of the bike. Then you're going to throw in the bolt through that hole. Then the nut on the back side of that. And then on the front, you're going to want to put your stock nuts that came off of your stock exhaust and reuse those. Now, since we got this piece loosely on, the next step, we're going to install this one. Before you do, you're going to need to take out the front bolt off of the peg bracket. So the bolt's going to go through and mount to this bracket later on. They supply a longer bolt in the kit. So we're going to pop that off, which is tight. Ugh, there we go. If you guys found that a little bit easier to come off, you can call me a weakling in the comments. Anyways, that's off. We're going to throw on the new bolt that is longer, as I said, and a different size. What the heck, Yosh? After changing to a dumb 13mm, stupid, just use the 12mm. Come on, it couldn't be that difficult. Anyways, tighten that down. Actually, you're going to want to keep that off the back side because you can't get the header piece in. So after that, you're going to put your header piece in, and your bracket will go behind it. So you're going to want to slide the pipe in on the underside, and then that bracket will go there. Then thread the bolt in. Not as easy if you thread the bolt first. and you'll just have to kind of play with it and get it all lined up. But that's pretty much it. After reading the instructions, maybe you should tighten this down actually. So make sure this is pushed up or back as far as it can until this touches, and go ahead and tighten this down. You can't tighten it once the muffler goes on. So you got this bushing, you're gonna put it inside of the little red hole, whatever. And then you're gonna wanna slide it on and then try to get it all lined up. That's why you left all this loose, so you can get this in there, and you're gonna wanna fight with it for a little bit. If you played wrestling as a kid, you'll be more prepared. Just like that, very easy. I need a mallet. All right, there we go. Then you're gonna take this beautiful little black decorative washer and the supplied bolt, throw that in, and that's what's gonna tighten it down. After this, you're gonna want to just tighten down the rest of the stuff. Get it pretty decent. So that's the wrong size. That's the wrong size. Nope. I already tried that. Nope. 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 Oh, there we go. After you tighten everything up, make sure to put your little springs on. Make sure it is also facing the correct way, because some people can read this stuff. I sure can't, but some people can. So for all those people out there, mine is facing the correct way. Hold your bike firmly. Easy as that. Again, make sure that the backwards E matches the backwards E. Last step before cranking, you want to throw that O2 sensor in. Make sure that's plugged in. If it's not, your exhaust is not going to sound like a Yoshimura. It's going to sound like a straight header pipe. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be loud. All right, exhaust is completely mounted and ready to go. So we're going to do a first start. Keep in mind we are in a small, echoey shop and it's a cold start. But hopefully there's no exhaust leaks or anything like that, so we're gonna test it out. Definitely a deep rumble. Now we're gonna do a sound comparison versus the stock exhaust outside where it's not so bad with the echoes. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope this video helped you guys out on choosing an exhaust or finding out if you guys like this exhaust. Definitely a little bit hard to install, so probably my only things I can complain about is the install was a little bit harder than most exhausts for this bike, just being the fact that you have to install the different brackets and everything. But it was really nicely put together. Also, the O2 sensor bung that's on it is for the stock O2 sensor, which is fine, but I'm going to be running the Bazaz fuel controller with their O2 sensor, which is bigger. So if you plan on running that in the future, you need to know ahead of time you are going to need a bigger size bung for that. So I welded mine separately. If you saw that earlier in the video, it's actually behind the brake. It's kind of like lodged in there. If you guys are interested in that, I contacted dinger built. I talked to him, so if you guys are interested in that, he could probably hook you guys up and weld you a new bung on there if you don't have a welder that you know or anything. But anyways, enough about that. But I love this exhaust. It sounds good. It's not too loud and it's not too quiet either. The baffle is out, so it will get a little bit quieter without that baffle. But I want the performance from it, and mainly I want to hear those little pops because it just sounds awesome. So anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope this helps you out. If you have any questions at all, leave it in the comment section below and I'll try to get them answered. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Have a good day, man.